welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space. I'm BurningDogFace, and my lozenge wrapper says, you've survived tougher. Last time, we successfully redirected power from water purification to the ADS cannons. They have now got enough juice to fully come online. Hooray! The bad news is that they don't have any calibration, so they can't aim at the side of a barn. Which means we have to get out there and fix it ourselves. Exterior access. Qualified EVA operators only. Well, I wouldn't be wearing the suit if I wasn't. EVA prep room. Ooh. It's a changing room full of spacesuits. Who imagined? I wonder why Isaac's suit doesn't have a big prominent CEC logo on the shoulder. Contact energy. Don't mind if I do. Hello! Schematics for an intermediate engineer rig, you say. Hey, screw EVA. I was gonna make a joke about a better suit being in here, but no, there actually is a better suit in here. And a gold semiconductor to help me afford it. I feel like I probably got it with 50,000, but you know. Okay, since nothing is immediately attacking me, I'll check the map. I guess I'll have to ride the elevator for a store. Oh, right! There was a store just down there. I'll just retrace my steps. Fuck me, I thought those shadows moving on the ground were a tentacle sticking around the corner. Right, I am going this way currently. What's all the metal springs on the walls anyway? Is that coming out of heat sink? Heart rate spiking because I ran. Ah! Submit these schematics to the store to unlock an intermediate engineer rig for purchase. Interesting. They did not have names in the original. They did in Dead Space 2 and 3, where every model was kind of unique, as opposed to just, you know, improved versions of the same overall design. But, in the first game, it was literally just level 1 suit, level 2 suit, level 3 suit, and they were all considered different levels of engineering rig. Intermediate engineering rig is interesting to me. Ah! Pushing a, leaper tail along with me as I run. No, no, and no.
Level 3 security clearance required.
That voice is creepy. Justin's right. Okay. Schematic submitted. Item now available for purchase. Suit level 3 intermediate engineer rig. For $20,000 reduce. Increases your inventory capacity to 22 slots and provides 10% armor. Fuck yeah, I'll do that. For $20,000 reduce. Quantity unique. Well, level 2 suit, you've done me good. Time to say goodbye. This is most definitely not a basic engineering problem. Tingly! Oh, hell yes. It's still mostly fabric underneath, but there are now metal ribs covering the entirety of the front of the chest. Kind of dark in here. The left shoulder is still exposed with no metal on it, which is odd. There are now 3 horizontal lines for the face. one where the eyes should be, one where the nose should be, and one where the lips should be. Yeah, that's the more iconic look. This does look like the modern version of that other suit. In fact, if you'll humor me, suit level 2 is also in here. Legacy rig. Years of faithful service. Since they're both the same level, this should just be like a down res. Oh, weird, it is. It's even got the ribs missing in the same spots. Like on the upper legs and the left arm. When I looked this legacy rig up, I saw someone saying that they're pretty sure this is the exact same model of the exact same model from Dead Space 1. It just looks a little bit differently because this is running in a different engine, so the reflections on the metal look different. Alright, enough of this. I'm just faffing around now. I get the idea, I think, behind the thing on his chest, where you can just look down and see like a computer output. Might be useful for an engineer. But it still looks so odd to have a little screen sticking out of your sternum. Especially since that same structure seems to deploy the helmets in 2 and 3. Or at least the front parts of them. Since, you know, they have to assemble themselves. I did always love the way the screen unfolds like 3 times before anything appears in a hologram. Alright, space, I've got my ass-kicking boots and I've upgraded my air. Let's rock. Man, those are heavy-looking boots. Like straight an inch of metal underneath. Platform shoes for murdering. If I had made this game, I would make one area where you get off an elevator and everything is fine. And it's just, oh, welcome to the bridge, Engineer Clark. And you just see a bunch of people just at their stations doing work. What? What's going on? Captain Matthias, did you bring Engineer Clark? Did you summon Engineer Clark to the bridge? This is highly inappropriate. And then Isaac closes his eyes and rubs his forehead, and he looks around again. It's covered in gore, and everyone's missing. The game looks to fuck with you. Why not just take it to 11? Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if they're fucking with me by messing with the expectations of someone who's actually played already.
What's the plan?
I'll sink a few of the ADS cannons to one of my tools. I target an asteroid, the cannons take it out, and I recalibrate the system.
Oh.
We're out of options. Do it.
Calibrate 3 ADS cannons. The ADS auto-targeting is offline, but I can recalibrate the system manually by syncing the cannons to my tools. Let's see if I can do it with asteroids raining down. Calibrate cannon DH-ADS 012. I need to sync cannon DH-ADS 12 to one of my tools. When I target an asteroid, the cannon should take it out. And it's the same description for cannons DH-ADS 13 and DH-ADS 14. That does sound a bit easier.
Security request retrieved.
Oh, God. Someone
Second Officer Sheik. I need security here right now. No one's coming.
White.
For Christ's sake, step away from the controls. We need our first officer. Captain Matthias is dead. The captain's dead? Vincent's security team is dead? Who's left? Step away from the airlock. That's an order. Who's left, Sheik? A crew full of uni fanatics? Eckhart screwed us good, didn't he? If a CEC director could go that bad, maybe the whole company's rotten to the core. Just like Aegis 7. You think CEC won't send a rescue team for their precious planet cracker? Think twice. We just need to hold on. Yes. You probably should. No, stop! Oh, what? Goddamn fool! Steal it! Do the airlock now!
How lovely. Decided to actually check the footage myself this time. And, no, you can't see the pop-up, so that's nice. Apparently the thunderstorm watch has been upgraded to a thunderstorm warning. Don't worry, I'm not planning on going anywhere. It sounds like it's going to be very different from the way this worked in the first game.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh boy. Bunch of rocks! Hull integrity 86%. Sink a tool with an ADS cannon, then call a strike against asteroids to recalibrate the cannon's targeting. Oh, right. Fly. Okay, this is different. In the original, all the cannons were working properly except one. Unfortunately, it was the one facing the densest part of the asteroid field, and we were going to die anyway. So Isaac got on the cannon control system and was manually firing it, like a turret from Star Wars. The problem is, the chair he was sitting in was a good 30 feet away from the actual cannon, which was through, one of those heavy reinforced windows, because we were inside, it was outside. And so my aim was coming from an indirect place. The camera wasn't lined up with the gun, it was still behind Isaac. So I had to be aiming sort of from a observer's perspective. It was like, oh, for God's sake, I apologize for that, Burning Dog fans. I have gone into the fucking weather app and told it to shut the fuck up. Because, for God's sake, man, I live in Ontario. The storms here do not get bad enough that it needs to warn me 3 fucking times. As I was saying, aiming at the asteroids in Dead Space 1 OG was like aiming in the original Resident Evil games, where you have to line up your character's gun with the enemy, even though the camera is nowhere near the gun. It felt vague and imprecise, and to my knowledge, absolutely everyone who played the game despised that sequence. Like, I found that more of a pain in the ass than any of the boss fights in that game. And quite frankly, the idea that I don't have to do that this time around is great! There's a cannon, I can see that. Override? Yes.
Syncing targeting system.
Oh, A to call strike. Fuck. My bad. Damn it. Oh, fuck, that one almost hit me personally.
Warning. Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, so I'm aiming, and wherever I aim, the giant laser from the
Cannon auto-targeting online.
That's one. I'm pointing my gun, and wherever I point the reticle, the laser on the cannon swivels to point exactly at that spot. Then I press A and it fires these twin bolts of like what can I only assume are bullets of some kind. Oh no. I need air. Oh, there's air. Come on, Isaac, you had 20 seconds left.
Syncing targeting system.
Oh!
Calibration complete. Cannon auto-targeting online.
Feels like a video... Feels more like a video game. When I, don't get, like, the BOOM sound effects. Excuse me, debris.
Syncing targeting system.
40%. Ow. Micro 1 just hit me. Ow! Wait. That wasn't one. A fucking... Fucking lurkers! Give me that.
Warning. Hull integrity approaching critical.
Oh shit. Can't hit that. 50%.
Data migration complete. ADS recalibrated. Auto-targeting systems enabled.
They're back. The ADS cannons are online ship-wide. Thank God. Engaging autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
I feel like I had to do at least 30 tries to get to the first one around. Calibrate 3 ADS cannons. Oh, no health. Great. When I pressed B, my entire health bar flashed. Oops. Oh! I was sideways. Return to the captain's nest. Just looking for goods and services. Fine! I think I killed those things anyway. Got the items out of them. They each dropped an item. So 50 more seconds of air. That's more like it. I guess I could have heard the explosions in the original game because... Oh, because I was inside at the time. Sound does travel through there. I wouldn't have been able to hear the sound outside, but the sound waves would hit the window, and I'd be able to hear that vibrating.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Nothing remotely approaching a health bar. Fuck me. Hammond. Zach. Kendra. Something I remembrance from Alien Isolation, how just the worst feeling whenever, you reach out to someone who's one of your support team, and they just don't answer.
Isaac, Hammond, I just intercepted a transmission from medical.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of this.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
That's not Nicole.
Nicole, I'm going back to medical.
Makes sense.
I'll head to the crew deck and look for survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
The crew deck. Wonder if he knows something we don't.
Wonder if you know something I don't. Return to the Captain's Nest objective cancelled. Chapter 4, Obliteration Imminent, completed. Chapter 5, Lethal Devotion. I was just lied to. That was a hologram of Nicole. I could see the background through her. I'm being manipulated. She did send Isaac a message earlier, but that was a recording. We know that the actual sanctuary was set up in mining. But Isaac doesn't know that. I got 2 bars of health. Flashing red now. Non-ideal. Oh, no! I didn't think I'd be running into these guys before the other one. It's a human head that has 3 tentacles it's pulling itself along the ground with instead of a lower jaw. A human arm that's just pulling itself along the ground quite easily. And I don't know what the other one was because I ran. Oh, it's another hand. They look like face huggers with the fingers all extended like that. Stomp, stomp, stomp! I don't even know if I should tell you what these things are. This might ruin the surprise later. None of them dropped any items. That's a ripper blade right there. Dear God. Oh! I threw it against the wall and it did drop an item. Don't mind if I do. Into the yellow! I think that was a hand. No, not the wrench. Fine, throw that into the hand. Oh God. Yeah, that is an arm. It has a bit of a sleeve still attached to it. Only the head dropped anything, but hey. It's technically better than I was doing a second ago. Oh, right. Lethal Devotion. How wonderful. Wait. Why is this message USG Ishimura? Welcome to USG Ishimura. You have to be well inside the ship before you saw that. Oh, interesting. Isaac's only got blood on him from the sternum down because he was stomping on those things. I was expecting to see a very tall and thin creature in here, to be perfectly honest. Oh well. I doubt very much we would see one without the other. So, they'll probably be around. Being cryptic is fun, it turns out. No wonder all of those, mystics on mountains give bullshit advice. Yes, I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Play Dead Space, when we, head back to medical, and, probably feel very foolish when we find that hologram. The real question is, why does Kendra want us to go back to medical, rather? Only one way to find out. See you then, Burning Dog fans, and until then, have yourselves a great day. Later.